Alrighty boys, today I'm going to show you one of the most OP late game strategies in Bloonaria Swamp. Before we get into that, comment of the day does go to this guy, so big shout out to you. Thank you so much for the comment, my friend. Let's get right into it. Alright, we're against Bruniho98, and we got to be quick here. So what you want to go with is Empower Towers, then we're going to have a Lightning, there we go, and then we're going to go for Glue Super Village. I played this strategy before, and it's very good in powers in general, but if you're not against a grinder, this is actually one of the best late game strategies. It is hard to beat. Some other strategies might beat it, but they're not as secure as this one. This one is really good early game as well. So he starts off with a Ninja, that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and start off with a Glue, and I'll just go ahead and put it on strong, honestly. Put down some glue splatter. There we go. Cool. Now we'll wait, and now we'll just eco. There we go. He'll probably do the same. He might even go farms, because why else would he be sending space balloons? Huh, that's weird. Okay, now he's actually ecoing too. Alright, beautiful. I mean, a good way to like counter this is by going like some sort of grinder strats up in this arena, which a lot of people definitely do. So yeah, they're not always easy to counter, but it is usually always possible. So here we are just going to go ahead and continue to eco. We're going to get up another just 2-2 glue gunner. That's going to be kind of important. And then round 5, I want to say, we're going to use our first super eco boost. So here we're going to go ahead and do this. He uses his this round. That's fine. I'm going to wait a little bit here. I have one on strong and the other just on first. I think that is fine. That should hopefully take care of everything. And now we can start to actually eco again, which is going to be nice. So yeah, it's going to be eco versus eco. I'm fine now for a while. He's going to start to struggle to like, I don't know, green balloons and stuff like that. So yeah, glue gunners are just nice. As long as they catch everything, they're really chill. But let's see. So far, he's actually chasing just a little bit. So for obvious reasons, we'll keep on sending. Bam. Send a little more, and then yeah, follow up with this. Just really have him chase a lot if we can. There we go. I'll send a couple more of these. Alright, sweet. Because we actually do want him to chase. Like, if he's chasing and he's leaking, that's going to be good for us. Let's go ahead and super eco boost again on round 7, and then just continue on sending. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put both of these on strong. There we go. Well, let's just send a bunch of space right now, because I am actually ready to go ahead and, well, probably sell one of the. Actually, nah. I'll wait a little bit, but I am ready to send him a bunch of stuff. So let's do this first of all. Bam, and then a bunch of yellows. Oh, now he has glue. He might actually go Ninja Glue Super. He could also go Ninja Glue Ice, but I'd imagine he goes Super. Alright, so he's gonna do that. That's fine. We'll just wait a little bit. Might even just go ahead and get this going. Yeah, let's go ahead and just lightning. Wait a little bit, actually sell this, then go for that. There we go, sweet. And let's see if he's gonna like do anything. Let's go ahead and bam, super eco boost. Send him a bunch of these. Get another lightning out, nice. And of course he's sending a bunch of stuff right now, of course. I'm not even gonna be too worried because we're actually handling pretty well. I am, however, gonna go ahead and get the super running. Alright, sweet. Our eco is fine. Like, we could have definitely had more, but we both like tried to bait a little bit of stuff from the other. So yeah, 4 minutes in, we're gonna be able to go for the camo detection. I should probably send him a single camo lead. Yeah, there we go. But okay, so this is pretty good for me actually. So already right now, and this is what I actually want most of you guys to realize, is looking objectively at this, I am better. I have Glue Village, so does he, but I have Super, he has a Ninja. Sure, he has 50% more stall, but Super's just going to be better for late game. Like, he's not going to do well late game with this strategy. So I'm the one who has the better late game strat. Like, he is not going to be enjoying this. So yeah, this is obviously good for me, not so good for him. So we'll see how he's going to be dealing with it. Right now, I'm chilling with the Super, how it is, and the glue. We did leak a little bit, but shouldn't be too bad. We can always go ahead and upgrade it whenever. He's saving up a little bit of money. Something's telling me he wants to rush me. Or he's going for defense. It seems like he's probably just going for defense. That's fine. We'll allow it. Oh, never mind. He does rush. Alright, so here what I'll do is I'll basically just wait, then I'll go for this upgrade here. Bam. And that should pretty much take care of this. But as you can see, he's rushing me right now. Why is he rushing me? Well, obviously because he needs to. Like, if he doesn't, then he loses. But I should be fine to this because the glue is literally OP. I'm even going to go ahead and upgrade this to get jungle drums just to make it shoot a little bit faster. We don't need to lightning. We don't need to do anything here. We're completely chilling just with this. And honestly, if I were him in this position, I would just surrender. Because there is nothing you can do. I've won this late game. And yeah, I guess he just hasn't realized it yet. But we are going to win this late game. And he just tried to send me a huge rush. It didn't work. It didn't do anything. Maybe had he layered a little bit, he could have perhaps forced a boost or a lightning. But yeah, that never happened. So he kind of messed up. Let's see, around 18, 19. So he doesn't send me a Moab. That's curious. That's fine though, but we want to get at least 2,000 eco before round 20. If we can just get 2k, just only 2k, I'll be happy. Cause then we're really on a good track, and then we can also easily go for our upgrade here. So we got the 2k now. Round's about to be over. It would be insane for him to not send me a BFB, because it's literally his only hope to win. So here we're just gonna send some space balloons real quick, and if he doesn't send me a BFB, I will go for this, and then I'll continue to eco. No BFB, it seems. Oh, unless I'll wait just a little bit. Okay, now he goes for that again. Whatever, bro. I'm gonna just go for the village. Yeah, nah, that's a dumb rush. He's trying to layer it too. I'm just gonna go. I'll use both of my lightnings here. I really don't care. I probably don't need to, but I will. Yeah, might as well get rid of them, because at this point we're just gonna get up a bunch more defense. So that's gonna be solid. Accidentally sent some reds. Didn't mean to. It's fine. All right, we're chilling, but this is, I mean, a really, really passive strategy, but a really good one. And I know a lot of you guys like late games, so, I mean, I'm giving you guys what you want. Let's see. I might also make a video going, like, extremely aggressive just for the fun of it. Just because there are multiple playstyles that you can play. So, let's see. I mean, we're doing really good right now. Could we snipe a win round 2? We probably can't. He has too much defense. I was thinking, could I maybe get something in that would be like a little annoying? No. Alright. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up the 2-2 Super Monkey, and then I'm just going to target it to strong. He sent me a BFB way too late. I have forever to defend this now, and I have way more eco than I need. So yeah, this is just not good for him, because what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and upgrade to a 2-3, then I'm going to put it on first. There we go, and it'll just take care of everything. And glue will slow it down forever. And my Robo Monkey is just not gonna let anything pass, so yeah. If you do want to send a BFB, you need to be extremely anti-stally. You need to eco choke. You need to do whatever, right? You need to eco choke, eco nerf, whatever. Just do something. And then you need to make sure that it's gonna be like really hard to defend. Like here, maybe had you send like a CMG all out BFBs hoping I'd choke somehow, that might have given you a chance, but I mean you didn't, and you're not gonna stand a chance now. I mean, he's just still keeping the bare minimum defense, but he has the worst strategy and he knows it. At least he knows it, but I'm confused about why he continues to play on, because he's not gonna win. It's not even going to be close to him winning. Because I have Super Monkey versus Ninja, and we're going late game. Like, you're not going to prevent late game. I'm going to have my map filled with temples. What the hell is your Bloon Jitsu going to do, bro? It's going to look like a 0-0 dart monkey next to me. Like, come on. It's ridiculous. However, we don't actually need to go too late, because this guy's not going to go past round 45. Me, easily around 50, 60. No issue. Maybe even later. But this guy, around 45, and he's done. Let's go for an energy beacon here, and... let me see. I think we can go ahead and just go for another one of these. Bam. And we'll have one up here. And we'll have one down here. I'll even sell that and then put like a third one like over here. There we go. Alright, sweet. Now we're doing the eco glitch trick, whatever. Still waiting for NK to solve that, but don't think they will anytime soon. So yeah, we'll go ahead and just place up another super here. You might be asking me, isn't it hurting you to anti-stall? Whereas no, not really, because we're both ecoing. Hurting me would be if he had a farm, and he was going farms, then obviously I wouldn't want to anti-stall. But since we're both ecoing, I am hurting us both equally, if that makes sense. Meaning that in compared to him, I don't really hurt myself. Like, I'm nerfing us both to be on the same level. So yeah, and the thing is, I've explained like a billion times what anti-stalling is, and yet people are still in the comments like, can you explain what anti-stalling means? Like, how does it work? What does it do? I'm gonna give you guys another quick short tour. If you place towers near the beginning of the map and you take out the AI balloons really early, then the round will end quicker. And that's anti-stalling. Anti-stalling is good if you have farms, because farms, you get a certain amount of bananas per round, no matter how long the round is. So let's take round 23, for example. No matter if it's 50 seconds or if it's 115 seconds, right? Even if you stall completely and you make it like 25 seconds longer, like that's not gonna like do any, that's gonna be bad for eco, because you get less eco that round. Whereas the farm, he gets the same amount of farms, and he gets to hurt the guy ecoing. So normally when you're ecoing, you want to stall the rounds, meaning you don't pop the balloons until they get to the very end. If you, of course, can't get away with that, that's another thing. Have to keep that in mind. But yeah, if you can, then good. But yeah, normally ecoing versus like the dumbest thing you can do is if you're ecoing and you're going against the farm, and you're then anti-stalling. I mean, this guy just decided to anti-stall as well. I mean, he put up a village up at the top, and now he's putting down a bunch of ninjas. I don't really know why, but oh well. We're in round 31. Of course, if he does rush me, I'll start to get up defense. But if he doesn't, we'll be fine. Like, I can always just go ahead and get up a bunch of 2-3s, and yeah, we're fine. But I am mainly gonna go for temples, just because temples are. I don't even need that many, honestly. 2 or 3 temples and we're chilling. We might just get up like 3 up at the top or something like that, and then just have the other super monkeys for the rest of the map. Like, I genuinely might just play it that way. But yeah, we'll see. See, so far we only got 9k eco, so we can't even afford a single temple yet, so we have to wait just a little bit. But let's see, it's around 33. The thing is, whenever he rushes, we'll be fine, and we can always counter. And if he rushes first, we will defend it, and then we will counter, and then he'll have like little to no money. And of course, once he has filled up his entire map, which is gonna cost him a few 100k, then I mean, I just have way more defense. I have way more potential. So like, I mean, even if he had twice the space, I still would win, because Super Monkey's just that much more powerful than Ninja. Ninjas are just not great. The only good thing about his Ninja is the fact that he can stall, but that is not going to win him this game. Let's see. I have potential everywhere here, so we can place one here. Bam. We can place another one like here. Another one up here. We might just go for 4, honestly. And another one here. Okay. So we have this one. Let's see. That's like 5k. We're gonna get like 2 of these down. Boom. And then we're gonna get Here, I think this is good enough, yeah. Yeah, that's 10k worth of sacrifices. So here, we're gonna go for the temple. Well, I should have actually, I kind of messed up. I should have put down the village before I went for the temple. It would have saved me 10k. So that's kind of my bad. You definitely want to do it like that. However, here we're going to go for one of these. And then I think, like, what's the cheapest way here? I think it's to go for this, then probably just 2 of these. I don't even know if that's enough, but whatever. Then what we want to do is we want to put down the temple, and then we want to go ahead and upgrade. There we go. Or we want to put the village, because then that's going to make the super monkey cheaper. We don't want to put it first here, because you want to sacrifice either 10k worth of like super monkey and glue gunner, or you want to sacrifice like over 30k worth. So yeah, by the way, it's not the sell price, it's the buy price. So I know I put these two down, they're 4,800 each. You're like, but that's 9.6k, that's not over 10k. Yes, it is. It only sells for 9.6k, but it costs like more. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, in a bit here, we'll be able to afford this. Or we should be in like 2 seconds. Bam. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Do that. Beautiful. All right, and then we can just continue. I mean, the later we go, the better for me. He's also messing up by going for the 3-2 glue, or the 4-2 glue. It's not good. The other one is better. So he's definitely just going for the wrong glue. Let's go for this. Sure, this one does more damage, but this one slows down more. So I think somebody did the math. If you do over, what is it, 73 DPS, like damage per second, over 70, if you can pop over 73 balloons per second, then it is not worth having this one. Then you want to go for the for the 2-3 glue gunner, because the slowdown, the extra slowdown you get from this one is going to be more valuable. So keep that in mind. All right, here we're gonna go for, think that's probably good enough. Yeah. Go for that and go for the village. Be really careful not to boost here. It's always when putting up a temple up here, you always want to be extremely careful. Let me show you guys something funny, by the way. Look how I have 90k. I'm gonna click to upgrade. Now I have less than 90k in like a second, but we can still upgrade with less than 90k. That's kind of funny. It's not gonna be relevant or anything, but I just saved like $300 on that temple. So I mean, you could potentially save up to a few K. But then again, when you're at that point, it's not really gonna matter. As long as you keep on ecoing. And it's only because of this glitch as well. So, yeah, there is that. Alright, we're gonna go for like 2 of these. Sweet. And then we're gonna go for 2 of these. And can I even fit I can fit a village here. Alright, that's gonna cover everything. Nice. Great, notch on 41. I mean, surely he'll try and rush me soon. If not, then I'll probably rush him. I mean, not probably. I will, but we will see. I am thinking though of, yeah, well, first of all, going for this. Bam. I'm thinking of selling this one and then putting it back up here, or not even selling it, just putting one up here. Like, bam, an energy beacon, and then go for like 2 of these over here, like to the right side, and then like 1 over here, just because that way they'll both reach the temple. There we go, and that's kind of what we want. Like, that's what we love to see. But yeah, you can see how much quicker we're just taking care of stuff, and like the later we go, the more money I have, the worse off he's gonna be. I think what he's banking on right now is going so late that none of us are going to defend, but he has the better slowdown, so he's just going to like pray that I don't defend. The thing is, I'm not planning on going that late. Like, once we get to like round 45, maybe around 50, I mean, something like that, I'll go ahead and rush him. And yeah, you can see he's still messing up. Look, you can see that his CMG here is slightly quicker than mine. It's turning a little bit quicker. Okay, now it's not, because now he actually used his Sabo. But before that, it was. So here, I mean, we're just gonna go ahead and start getting these up. And yeah, as you can see, this is just Smooth. Let's go ahead and have this running. Make sure all of these are good. I am actually gonna go ahead and quickly sell this. Go for this right here. And place a few more up here. The Sun God didn't really serve any purpose. Not when you have temples. It's not gonna be useful. Alright, here we go. And sweet. Alright, and of course, if we do end up going later, we do want another MIB over here. Just because, I mean, 4 MIBs, that's pretty much going to cover the entire map. It's just so we make sure, but like, we can go as late as he wants. He's just lost. I have 18k eco. I keep on gaining eco. And, I mean, I have plenty of these. It's like every eco boost, I get up like another one of these. So, yeah. It's definitely not looking good for him. I'm going to stop ecoing perhaps at like 20k eco, I think. I think 20k is going to be the limit for me. Don't need much more than that. But yeah, we probably could kill him now. But I don't really have that much money because I've spent it all on defense. Thing is, I just rather be extra sure. And I know I can go to like round 60 plus easily. So for me, it's really not an issue. We also want these like as close to the middle as possible. The reason I'm putting them all on strong is because these are going to target the CMGs and the temples are going to like clean up the rest basically. It's just, it's very strategic. All right, here we go. I mean, so far we're doing good. And of course I do have the glue gunners. Like I stopped placing it in the middle and I placed it up at the beginnings here so that it's going to cover like every part of the map. And we get to slow stuff down immediately. Like that tight little difference is gonna make a change. So yeah, let's see here. Round 49. We probably want to get to rushing soon. I'm just for peace of mind, I'm quickly gonna get to 20k eco. And as soon as we hit it, then I'll wait a little bit, save a little bit of money up, maybe like 300k or something, and then we'll actually rush him for real. Alright, let's just eco with pinks, it's quicker. Alright, bam, bam. 20,000 eco, beautiful. And we have plenty of these, and as you can see, we're popping everything really quick. We, of course, have our temples. The only problem is he can also defend quite well. Actually, he can't, not without ice. If he had ice tower, he would defend a lot easier. He will struggle a bit more right now, but I think we're gonna go ahead and just slowly rush him in a little bit. He's also really messed up with the glue gunner. Like, I don't know why he's going with the left side glue gunner. It's just not logical at all. Okay, so he just used his villages. I'm going to wait for those to be over. Those are going to be over in just a little bit. Alright, there we go. Let's just start rushing now. And yeah, we're still going to get a good amount of money, so we're just really going to rush full out. Bam. And of course, we can't always sell these, but now it's just going to be infinite CMGs. We could have rushed earlier, but I'd rather be safe than sure. Or sure than safe. What do you call it? Better safe than sorry. But yeah, of course. I don't know why he's not countering right now. That's like his only hope, really, is to counter. But he really is messing up a lot right now. Like he's messing up extremely. Damage boost. Damage boost isn't gonna help you against this. He hasn't even popped the first one. Like, he's barely done any damage to it. They've gotten a little bit of a scratch, but barely any damage. Now he's gonna use the village, but like, these are just gonna keep on piling up. Like, there's gonna be so many, he's gonna be dead in a little bit. Surprised he took it this late, though. Maybe he just enjoys late game. I don't know, but I'm still surprised he took it this late. Alright, he boosts again. Cool. And he dies. Beautiful. Alright, well, classic example of how to play this strategy. If you take it late and if you look at your opponent and they're not top 10 in the world, you can definitely go ahead and use this against them. So, yeah. Free and easy 35,000 medallions. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.